So we have been gifted this really awesome pot bench from one of our neighbors who no longer has any use for it. But as you can see, it is needing some serious TLC. The one leg has completely rusted and it's not even touching the ground. So we've got a little bit of work to do because it is going to actually come into this greenhouse, because I keep moaning about how much we need a bit of storage. But now we're actually having a bit of a snake problem. So we've seen 2 snakes in the last sort of 2 weeks. They're just tree snakes at this stage, but look at this floor. So you can see why I'm a little bit hesitant to work in here now. It would be very difficult to tell if there is a snake in here, especially in this corner. While this stand is still functional, we've outgrown it a little. It is empty at the moment because I've actually just planted all those seedlings, but we could definitely do with more storage in here. So this is going to be a fantastic help. So stick around and watch as we try and bring this old stand back to life. I think we should cut the legs first.
That's up to you, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, maybe before the painting.
Before the painting and before the sanding, even, because it's not stable otherwise.
It's actually, yeah, not on that corner. And even that we have to trim.
Yeah. I'm going to take measure and Sharpie.
Yeah, good idea.
So because the leg needs to be chopped off a little bit anyway because it's rusted so much, and we need to level out the rest of the stand to match, I'm just going to go ahead and measure with a tape measure and Sharpie roughly where we think we might want to lower the stand to. What if you just make it up to 50, so like a half, and
Then you'll probably get rid of the rust on almost all the corners, which is nice.
it's because you're holding it skew.
No, it's because I can only go so far. You need to help me lift it.
That's fine.
Do you want to just, you're telling everyone how I'm cutting skew, do you want to show them a shot of the line?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I was going to say, in the greenhouse we have more opportunity to level because of the gravel.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's way better. I mean, it was missing a piece of leg.
Sorry, the neighbour's mowing, can't really help that noise. But what we are going to do now is we're going to try and get rid of some of the surface rust. So Sven's actually, I think, hooked up his drill with a bit of a wire brush attachment, and then we've also got the little hand sander. So we're both going to try and hit this job together to kind of do it as quickly as possible, because we've got quite a bit that we want to do today actually. And obviously we want to beat the rain that's still coming by putting on some paint.
Look here, when you go over this, it just takes off this corrosion and it looks so much better. Just if it looks like it might be starting to drizzle, so if it does, we have to run this undercover.
Yep. So the paint that we bought actually require us to do a bit of a de-rust, so it might feel and look like this is a big waste of time, but we're trying to at least preserve this as long as we can. we are ready for paint. We're going to be using this Metal Shield epoxy enamel, and it says no primer required, so we're going to go with that.
Why did I think you bought grey?
No,
Cool.
it's black.
Is it the paint that smells like that?
Yep. It so needs a primer.
Does it really?
Looks like it might. Might have to just do a really thick coat.
Don't want to tell you what I think that paint smells like.
Like what?
Maybe it's not the paint that I'm smelling.
It's pretty strong.
I can't say it on live TV.
So I'm not very happy with the paint. It definitely needs a primer. It's very streaky and it is drying instantly. So this very small tin, it's 500 mils, costs $30. So I'm just going to use it. Anything is better than the rusted bare metal that we started with. So I'm absolutely hating this. It's not going on smooth. So I've actually reread the instructions on the can and I was a bit hasty the first time around. It says no primer required, and then it says for new bare steel or pre-painted, which this is neither. So I'm now like a little bit annoyed with myself, so no hate in the comments please, because I'm the reason this is not working very well. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's what I have to work with. Bunnings is just a bit too far for me right now to go back. I have already started, so we're just gonna continue. Feel like such a fool. I seriously know better than this. I think what has happened is this was just a hasty decision when we were at Bunnings this morning to buy the paint to do the project. So no research went into this, no drop sheets were bought. It's enamel paints. I have no means of cleaning this concrete, Anyway, this needs 24 hours to dry, so I will pick this project up again tomorrow. And yeah, see you then. So we're back today and it's day 2 of restoring this pot bench. Look, I've slept on it. I still don't like it, but it is 1,000 times better than it was. Okay, it is done. It actually didn't end up coming out too badly. I'll just take you a quick walk around. So it's not perfect. It's actually hard to even show you on here. Now you'll notice the grid is still its original color, got a little bit of paint on. I've actually decided not to paint it. You can see here I got a little bit over it, so there's sadly some drip marks. Now before anyone comes at me with some hate, this was free, so we were not really prepared to put too much money into it. We just wanted to preserve it for a few more years, because honestly the amount of money that we would have put into this, I could have just bought a new one. So